And now, it's time for Socially Awkward Media with Levack and Goss. Awkward on 104.5 The Team.
Socially Awkward Media, we take your tweets, we take your social media, we use it on the show, we talk about you the way you talk about us, so be nice.
I want you to clarify something there involving that.
You want to start with
Texans.
Schefters?
Yeah, I want a little clarification there because we're hearing a little bit more details. I crushed it and said it was one of the dumbest trades ever, but now it seems Cleveland has a motive on why they did it.
So it's basically an NBA trade. When you trade to clear up cap space, you give a team, this player with this huge contract, and then they don't even keep him. They bid him in, they pay him what they have to pay him to go away. So it sounds to me like what Cleveland has done is they have taken Brock Osweiler, his contract, the second round pick in 2018 of the Houston Texans, and an amount of money to sign Brock Osweiler, pay him the $16 million guaranteed, however much of that comes from Houston, I don't know, and then cut him loose because they have so much cap space they can do that, and they'll be all right.
Let me reword that, and stop me when you think I'm wrong. They took on the Brock Osweiler contract because they can afford to do it, but because they are going to pay him, they will now lose money from that salary cap. So they're going to lose some of that.
Right.
And their intentions are to stack up on draft picks to put a package together to trade for another quarterback.
Possibly to trade for another quarterback. They are allegedly still in the running for Tony Romo. But if not, you're not going to win this year anyway. Go draft more.
I just still don't understand why, if you have so much money to spend, you'd say, I got an idea. We have so much money to spend. Let's just waste some of it on a player we're not going to have.
How about this? If they're buying the second round pick with cap space.
They better get it right.
They're trading cap space for the second round pick.
And if their idea is to get Romo, Cutler, or somebody else with that package deal, why wouldn't Cutler or Romo seriously consider retiring it rather than going to Cleveland?
Can't answer that question for you.
Jimmy Garoppolo makes sense. I cannot imagine the Browns have this whole package ready to go for Romo or somebody else and don't think they would actually seriously consider retiring. I'll move on to Socially Awkward Media, though. We'll talk about this more throughout the show.
Yep.
Best and worst Socially Awkward Media. Remember, you can be a part of it at 104.5 The Team, at the Jeff Levack, at Tom Goz, Tomgozz. We start with Chef Mike. Chef Mike wrote in, told you, Iona. Didn't want to say it, but was written on the wall.
Hindsight's 20/20. What do you want from me? I don't know. That game came down to the last seconds. I could have gone.
I don't really think you're allowed to brag about someone getting the game right when it goes to overtime and the team wins by 1. It's not like you nailed the pick. You didn't give us a score. And we love Chef Mike. We do. Chef Mike, we love you. But I'm not ready to brag about that one when it's that close to the game. It's possession. Sienna needed one stop in that game, man.
Yeah.
We're going to move on to Darren. Darren wrote on Twitter. Remember Freddie Coleman was on Big Board Sports earlier this week?
Yep.
Darren wrote in, never heard of him. Is he quoting our sales manager, Kevin Rich, who loves to do that on our calls?
Yeah, every time. Well, he doesn't do it to me. He only does it when it's the two of us together. He knows better to do it to me when it's just he and I one-on-one.
Oh, okay.
Because I'll drive down to his office.
Don't you know who the hell I am?
I'll tell you who I am, K. Rich. Just silly. That's just silly. That's like, what is that? That's you up or new phone.
Who dis? How Justin wrote in. Justin wrote, the San Francisco 49ers should sign Mike Glennon. Then someone on that thread wrote to Justin, me and you, the San Francisco 49ers should sign your mom.
Well,
so that was just
bring a shovel. My poor mother's been deceased for a long time.
Way too dark.
What? It's one way to stop it.
I think the mom. I was going to say, I think the mom jokes were a little too quick there. But what about Mike Glennon to the Niners? Doesn't look like it's going to happen now.
Well, Mike Glennon is going to the Bears.
Yeah.
Mike Glennon is going to the Bears. Might be the worst signing ever. But no, he's going to the Bears. But that's just, you want to stop your mom jokes, that's how you do it. Nice dose of reality, my friends.
Jason,
she was a saint, and now is one.
You good?
Yeah.
Jason on Twitter wrote in discussion about getting that favorite tattoo discussion we had about somewhere in your body. Jason wrote in, my balls aren't that #big blue, my friend, to get a Giants tattoo.
Yeah, because I said, go get the Giants Super Bowl championship since you're predicting they're going to win, and that's why you need to win the Bud Light Super Bowl send-off this year. And he said, no, more blue than big.
I think you did a little double entendre there, too. We'll just move away from that. EJ, did someone say turtles? Hold on, your ride is on the way. Gotta love good turtle head popping out.
It was a car. It was a Volkswagen Beetle that looked like a turtle.
I'm glad you cleared that up because that was also another double
turtle
entendre.
head popping up.
Yeah,
usually means you got to go too.
Yeah. Thank you, EJ, for that.
Here to help.
Well, also, I don't know where you found that turtle machine, by the way. David wrote, a little late now, Levack, but Best Buy has the best iPhone lightning cable to an HDMI for like $45.
Oh, because
a full advertisement from David on Twitter.
Because I wanted to watch, one of the games I really wanted to watch was Albany when they took on Stony Brook, and it was on ESPN3, and my cable company does not do business with PlayStation. So I couldn't watch it through my It was like, there's a list of like 75 cable companies, and none of them are mine. Like, I don't even know how many cable companies there are. I'm betting 78.
Yeah, a lot. There should be one day like Levack Incorporated. Just give us our own cable companies. We'll pick the channels we'd like.
Start a cable company.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Right now.
D wrote, thought, Levack, you were going to say that the Disney Channel was rebooting DuckTales.
Oh, because I was so excited about not only Zima coming back, but the return of Battle of the Network Stars.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I think the Network Star could work. I think DuckTales could work, too. I think there's a lot of fans out there at DuckTales.
Underrated Nintendo classic video game.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
Joe wrote, "'Tis the season. The best way to know how great March Madness is to see Joe Lenardi's ugly face being shown a lot." They gotta stop with the Lenardi HD cut-ins, man. Like, they're creepy.
It's always like awkwardly close too. It's never like just a candid at a desk shot. It's like it's his mug shot. It's his passport photo, and it's like right there.
And I've never seen one person change so much every single day. One day the hair looks fake. One day it looks real. One day he's got hipster glasses on. The next day he doesn't have the hipster glasses on. One day he looks like his face is just a way fatter than it. It is a weird use of high definition to use on Joe Lenardi.
Yeah, kind of a waste.
Kind of a waste, honest.
There's a reason that we don't do a lot of television.
And then Twitter exploded with what really dominated our social media this week, and we'll call it #CinnamonRollGate. Benjamin wrote in, "What type of animal does this to cinnamon rolls?"
Ripped the goopy center out when left the ring for everyone to see. Like half of it, like just a waste.
Andrew wrote in, "Better start a full-out investigation."
We did.
Pete wrote in, "You don't take the goopy, delicious middle section and leave the less goopy, delicious outer rings. #UGG.
My favorite of all of them right there.
William wrote in, Rusty wrote, "Who the hell went chupacabra on the cinnamon rolls? Barbarians." William wrote in, "If I win the Roger Water tickets, which were given away at 4:45 today, can I trade in the tickets for the remaining portion of the cinnamon bun?"
It is finally gone.
Thank goodness.
It's finally gone.
Sorry, Will.
It took everything I had to go hang it on the doorknob of the guy who we believe ate it. I was going to just put it on.
Oh, no, you guys did not do that.
I didn't. I was close. And I remembered that he's a black belt and I'm not.
He was yelling at me today. I don't want anything to do with him. I hung up the phone as quick as I could. I'm like, I thought I overachieved for you.
He has a short temper.
Don't do that to him. Don't. I did.
A little bit of a fuse.
Levack is doing those jokes. All right, Levack is. Linda wrote in, "Ha, Brock Osweiler, you'll never win a Super Bowl in Cleveland. But be happy you got one in Denver."
He's never going to pick up a football in Cleveland, so that's even better. She's a Denver fan. I see her post all the time.
Yeah.
So I don't know why everybody's mad at Osweiler for playing well for 5 games. You know what I mean? The best part of his career was a small window in Denver.
Our guy, Daniel Snyder, who we met in person yesterday on our speaking engagement, wrote, "Let's hope the Bengals don't draft Malik Hooker. Pac-Man Jones and Hooker won't end well in Cincinnati."
It was good to actually meet Daniel Snyder so I know who I have a restraining order against. It's nice.
That is Socially Awkward Media this week.